Hey, is it possible this game called Roblox is shutting down in 2020? Or is this just another case of fake news? I've got the answer to that digital mystery, plus answers on a couple other suspicious items that you guys are curious about. Like this picture claiming to show a cat with a creepy skull design on his chest. A picture that wants us to believe the Jeep company is coming out with a new sports car. And a crazy news story that claims scientists are making fake rhino horns. I've got all that, plus my favorite fake of the week, so sit back and see how good you are at telling fact from fiction. Hey guys, Bill here. So what's up with this big story you guys keep sending me, saying that Roblox is shutting down? Real Creepman was the first person to submit this one. Creepman wrote, "Hey Bill, I just wanted to know if this game named Roblox is really shutting down in 2020. Thanks." Creepman, if this is true, there's going to be a lot of upset people out there, so I think we better get to the bottom of this one sooner rather than later. Now, just in case you didn't know, Roblox is a huge multiplayer online game which allows gamers to design their own games on top of being able to play a variety of online games created by other online users.
Like, if robots ever, turn on us in real life, it's gonna be, because of this.
In total, Roblox has a total of 64 million players and creators. Now, as far as it being shut down, I did a little poking around on the internet and I came up with what I think is one of the first posts announcing Roblox's demise. It came from a site called React 2424, and what 2424 is saying is that they're just reporting on what Roblox posted itself on their own forum. Now, what Roblox supposedly posted was this, and I quote, "Because of the population, the Roblox servers will be shut down on March 22nd, 2020. It was a fun time, but we make less money now and we can't hold the servers. We don't have the money to keep them up." The article then goes on to report what the reaction was to this Roblox post. Some people believed it, as this one person who wrote, "Roblox, please don't shut down. We all love this game. It's okay if everyone who plays has to take a break from playing, but don't delete and remove everyone." Other people didn't think the post was real. As one person wrote, "Some idiots are just promoting that lie that Roblox is shutting down just to get attention." Okay, well, on the one hand, I do understand a company going out of business when their expenses exceed their income, because if you don't, you're going to run out of money real fast and then probably go on to debt. But on the other hand, I don't understand how a company like Roblox with 64 million users is not making a lot of money. Tell you what, why don't we just go ahead and take a vote right now? Now, if you think that Roblox is really going out of business, then I want you to vote real. If on the other hand, you think somebody made this up or it's some kind of prank, then vote fake. And as usual, if you don't think we actually could find a solid answer, then you vote unknown, okay? Now, what I want you to do is just go ahead and vote up here. Give me your answers down in the comment section if you can't use the vote button, or if you can't use either, you can just go ahead and shout it out. While you're doing that, I'm gonna get Roblox on the phone and we are gonna get to the bottom of this. You ready? And go. Let's see what we got here. Is Roblox really shutting down in 2020, or is this some kind of BFF, as in big fat fake? That's right. Okay, I'm glad we finally got that one right. Now, this could be good news or it could be bad news, depending on your opinion about Roblox. But I'm going to go with the majority of you guys being fans of Roblox, so therefore, the official answer is good news. That post was fake. I wasn't actually able to get anyone on the phone at Roblox, but I did track down a good article from a financial news site which explained the hoax. As it turns out, React 2424 is a prank site dedicated to helping people cook up pranks on their friends. And when you think about it, what better prank could you pull on friends who love Roblox? Once this prank piece started spreading out across the internet, anxious Roblox players turned to Roblox's Twitter account. They were all demanding to know why Roblox was really shutting down, and well, that just spread the prank even further until it ended up in, you know where? My email box. Truth be told, Roblox never wrote a word about this story. It was all made up by a third party. And besides, did you know that Roblox is actually worth $2.5 billion? I don't think they're going to be closing anytime soon. Next up is this rather curious picture showing a cat that has a coat pattern that eerily looks like an evil skull on its chest. The picture was sent in by the Finisher. The Finisher wrote, "Is this a real cat or just a trick?" Well, Mr. Finisher, or Miss Finisher, if that happens to be the case, you know, there's a lot of animals out there with strange markings on their body. Not too long ago, we actually covered a turtle with the word God on its shell, and that one turned out to be real. Now, as far as this cat picture is concerned, this one could go either way really easily. So I'll tell you what, let's just go ahead and take our vote now. If you think that cat was born with that on its chest or it grew on there naturally, then I want you to vote real. If on the other hand you think somebody used a computer or even painted it on the cat, then I want you to vote fake. And as usual, if you don't think we found an answer, you can always vote unknown, okay? So go ahead and leave your votes up there. Answers down in the comment section or shout it out. I will get out this and we'll find out what is going on there with Skull Cat. Probably its name or something, but actually I hope it's fake, because can you imagine being a cat with that on your chest? You're not going to have any other cat friends. They are just going to reject you right out. So, well, I got some news for you right here. And the news is, well, it's actually good news for the cat, because that is fake. The Smoking Gun Award winner on this one went to Jordan Nikes Pulido Iglesia, who provided a link to this news story. According to this report and Snopes.com, this whole thing started as a prank on Reddit. A user there posted the picture telling everyone his mother had asked him to come up with a good name for the cat. The Redditor said he decided on the name Frank Castle, the name of the Marvel Comics character better known as the Punisher. Here is a poster from that series with the same skull on it. Snopes did some more research on it and found the original picture of the cat, which is this one. I think that's good news for the cat, because now the cat can, you know, hang out with some other cats and actually have some friends. Just about everybody in the world is familiar with the Jeep brand of vehicles. They range from the old military Jeeps to the popular Wrangler and a whole line of SUVs. But now comes this picture that some people claim is a leaked sample of a new sports car in the works at Jeep. The picture was sent in by M. Rubin, who just wrote, "Bill, is this for real?" I have to say, if nothing else, it's a really cool idea, and it actually makes a lot of sense to me. That is the one thing Jeep doesn't have, and I'm sure it would be a huge hit. So what do you guys think? I mean, for me, it doesn't matter whether it's logical or not. What really matters is if it's real or fake. So go ahead and leave me your votes up here. Answers on the comment section, or just shout it out. I will get out this, and I am going to give you the official answer as soon as you finish voting. Okay, so did the Jeep company actually come up with a sports car that they're about to unleash on the world market? Or is this just some kind of hoax? Let's see what we got here. I'm hoping it's real, because if that kind of car, if they made that kind of car, I think I'd be one of the first in line to put a deposit down, because I think I can make some really cool videos driving around that thing. And the official answer is... ooh, fake. As it turns out, this really cool looking Jeep Roadster actually comes from a Photoshop battle on Reddit. The entry was called Fully Recycled Jeep. We couldn't find the name of the artist, but we did find the original picture, which turned out to be a pretty cool looking Wrangler. But then again, I think that mountain backdrop really helps a lot, don't you? Okay, for our last one today, I have kind of an odd one for you, and I'm going to put this one in the category of news, as in real news or fake news. It comes to us via Sempre Ora and is a post that claims scientists are now making fake rhino horns out of horsehair. Sempre Ora wrote, "Are they really doing that, or is that just fake news?" Sempre, this case shows us why it's always a good idea to apply our logic filter to what we're reading at or looking at. Because, you know, in this particular case, I think the question would be, why are scientists creating fake rhino horns? I mean, you know, I understand like a toy maker or something like that, but scientists? I mean, would they use them to help rhinos who lost their horns, kind of like false teeth or hair wigs? I don't know, it doesn't make much sense to me, but then hey, my opinion doesn't really matter. What really matters is whether it's real or fake. So tell you what, go ahead and leave me your votes up here, answers down in the comment section, or shout it out. I'm gonna be getting out this real quick. And while you're voting very quickly, I'm gonna be getting down to brass tacks on the old rhino horn. And wow, this one might surprise you. That story that they published about the scientists making the fake rhino horns, you know, the one we've been discussing for the last few minutes? Well, the official answer on that one is real. As it turns out, scientists are making fake rhino horns in an attempt to save rhinos from extinction. You see, rhino horn is used in traditional Chinese and Vietnamese medicine. It's also used as a status symbol to display success and wealth. People will pay a lot of money for rhino horn. Poachers who are like these illegal hunters will go out and find rhinos and actually kill them and cut their horns off so they can sell the horn. Now the horns, you're not gonna believe this, you know what they actually sell them for? Some of them can sell for up to $300,000. As you might imagine, the numbers of living rhinos are going down drastically. People are desperately looking for ways to keep the rhino alive, and that's why scientists have developed these fake rhino horns. The idea is to flood the market with thousands of these fake rhino horns, and some people believe that if you do that, you will drive down the price of rhino horns and then put the poachers out of business. The fake horns were developed by Dr. Volrath and his colleagues from Oxford University in England. So far, it just remains an idea, as many people disagree with the concept, saying it won't help the rhino because it will actually drive up demand for their horns. I'm not sure what the answer is to that question, but I can tell you one thing, and that is, I really like rhinos. As you can probably tell, I've kept a rhino right up here on my hat since like the beginning of this show. So, if you want my opinion, I think in the meantime, the best thing we can do to help the rhino is just go ahead and make a little contribution to your favorite rhino conservation organization. These organizations are filled up with hardworking people that are trying to protect rhinos from getting killed and educate people to the real fake, in that there is actually no practical use for rhino horns and the dust that you get out of them. You know, they're not going to cure you from cancer. They're not going to give you more status. They're not even going to help you with a common hangover, all right? So I'm going to leave a couple of links down in the old description box in case you want to get some more information. But in the meantime, if you see this picture of a zebra rhino or this picture of a rooster rhino, well, you know what those are, right? Yeah, that's right. So fake, it's funny! All right, well, that's all the time I have for this video. But hey, if you're thinking about clicking away, don't do that. I still got to show you my favorite fake of the week, so hang around. And hey, don't forget, we have a new show every Friday, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as the notifications bell so you get a shot at being first official comment and win the pin. And now, for my favorite fake of the week, it's this video sent in by Arten Foroshams. claimed to show a new hoverboard made by the famous car company Tesla. Guys, as magical as Tesla is in making the impossible possible, I'm afraid this one is just another big fat fake dreamed up by a digital artist that goes by the name Pixel Master. But hey, don't get depressed. There is still hope that sometime, somewhere, somebody will come up with a hoverboard we can all afford. Hey, don't go away just yet. There are a whole lot more real or fakes you can look at. Just go ahead and click on one.